Hey everybody, this is Giles. I'm sitting here in the painting studio here at the Cumberland Gap Art Studios. If you ever want to take a painting class or a drawing class, this is where you're going to be at. Today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the project that we have upcoming, which is the Art Analysis paper. It's an important project. It's an important set of projects because they are, as you noticed in your syllabus, with quite a few points. It's not that hard and it shouldn't be that scary, but I wanted to touch base on you a little bit on that. Okay, so first, about these papers. The basics of them are in your learning units section on Blackboard. So if you have not done so yet, please go in there and read about them, okay? Figure out what it is that you need to do, what it is you're going to be thinking about, because it's coming up. It's still a ways away, but it is coming up soon. The basics of the project are, you will be looking at a work of art made by a contemporary living artist. Preferably, you will be doing this in person. We do have art shows coming to campus, so you can look at the artwork there. Or you can go to an art gallery or museum regionally or locally. And yes, you can also look up at art online. So the basic instructions on this paper are, you are going to be writing about the artwork from your point of view, okay? What do you think about the artwork? Why do you like it? Why do you think it's interesting? This is going to mean that you're going to need to formulate some thoughts. I know you have to think, can you imagine that? But yes, I want you to think about the artwork and write about it in your own words, okay? You will preferably be using some of the terminology that we talk about in class, some of the terminology you read in the book, and some of the terminology that you learn about, okay? That's why reading the book in the chapters is so important, especially these first 4 to 5 chapters are very important for that. Then you're gonna write 500 words, that's about a page, on your thoughts on the artwork, okay? You're also going to include an image of that artwork so that we can get a sense of it as I read it, what it is that you're looking at and what it is that you feel about it. As I said, this artwork will be something that you write about in your own words. So that means that you don't have to use citation, you don't have to do deep research on this. However, it is probably a good idea if you're looking at an artwork and there's something written about that artwork on that web page or on the gallery wall, have a look at that, read it. That's going to help you better interpret that work, okay? If you quote anything from that, please make sure that you use the proper citation in MLA format, okay? If you have questions on MLA format, you can look that up online or reach out to me directly. As I stated, the project is coming up soon-ish. Your first one will be due on Sunday, February 19th at 11:59 p.m. Number 2 will be Sunday, March 19th, 11:59 p.m. And the last one will be April 16th, also a Sunday, also 11:59 p.m. There's a bit of a pattern there, right? Basically, you're looking at about a month between each of these, okay? We're about a month away from the first one, so you get some time to start thinking about it. You get some time to, if you're on a road trip with your sports team at another university, go check out their art gallery. They probably have some artwork up. If you happen to be taking a trip with your family over a long weekend, go ahead and maybe check out a museum, check a gallery out, okay? Find the artwork. This will give you some time for that. If you can't do any of those things, you're stuck at home, you're stuck doing the things locally, hey, it'll give you some time to start looking for some artwork online, okay? Go find some artwork that really speaks to you, because you really want to write about this from your perspective, okay? The main thing we're trying to find here is trying to figure out what you think the artwork means. What does it mean to you? What does it mean, do you think the artist was trying to say? and how does that make you feel? What kind of emotion do you get from that, okay? We'll be talking a little bit more about how to do that, especially after we hit chapter 4. In the meantime, just make sure you're absorbing all the terminology, all the information about these artworks, about how to look at artwork from the book, okay? So that's the basics of this project of the art analysis. You're gonna write a 500-word paper from your perspective about an artwork made by a living artist, okay? These should be artists that are professional artists, okay? So if your cousin makes artwork on the side, that's probably not gonna fly, or it might. If you have a question about an artwork being valid for this, please let me know. I will let you know if an artwork is valid or not, okay? But be on the lookout for some art. Start thinking about what it is that you want to write about, and start to engage with the artwork around you, okay? If you have any questions, of course, always reach out to me. You have my contact information in Blackboard in the syllabus, and I'll be more than happy to help you out with that, okay? All right, keep making those great discussion posts. I'm having a great time reading them. Thanks.